His ear
a
off.
boy's ear off. When I say that's a case. That's a case.
No, I hit it.
We lost a whole generation.
Smacking, injecting, smack, that's what I'm saying. It was a full generation. My mum and dad's full generation were hooked on it. And it wiped them out. It wiped them out. It was mad.
That's the point.
South, bro.
We're in Dundee.
In Dundee.
This is Fintry. Dundee.
Yeah, Dundee.
F sides.
This is the scheme. Explain yourself, like what you do. Like so you say Eugene, so tell us Eugene, tell us who Eugene is.
I grew up pretty rough, like.
Grew up around here. This is your estate then that you grew up.
Well, I kind of grew up a bit further along the road, but we live here now. Like
Live
I've lived
here now,
the past 10 years.
10 years.
The past 10 years I've lived here.
What have you seen change around here then?
Everything. It's went so Whitfield and Fintry were like they were proper. What do you call it? Deprived areas. They were high up on the list, but the last like that, the last 10 years it's changed. Like
it's changed.
They've knocked down all the high-rise flats, and it's just like they look nice houses, but they're no nice houses. What's that word? Gentrified.
Gentrified. Yeah. Do you think that's making a positive impact to how people think around here? Or do you think people are just still the same?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. They made the area look nicer, but the people are the same, if no worse. Get what I mean?
Yeah, worse.
Because they're trying to like that. They need a job to try and sustain the lifestyle that's about.
So around here, you reckon? Say it's like it's. You think poverty around here is real? Then you would say then?
Yeah. I see it on a daily basis.
Really?
Yeah, 100%, boss. Like this bit's kind of alright. This bit's okay. Like these are all like
it looks
further back and further along. Well, we'll show you. Like it is rough, get me? There's a scheme legend right there. Anne, you getting on camera, Anne? Yeah. Why not?
Camera shy.
Get on camera, Anne. She's a legend.
She's a legend.
She's a legend.
So yeah, it seems like just being here, it does seem like a lot of like a community spirit. So like everybody knows each other. We was just down by the shop.
Community spirit like that. You could chap on the door and ask for sugar about here. Aberdeen kens Aberdeen.
Yeah.
It's a community like that. You can still leave your door open around here. You can still leave your door open.
Yeah, you can't do that in Birmingham.
Nah, that's just because they're fucking nuts. No one will go in that.
Is that why? They'll fuck you up, yeah.
The women will fuck you up.
Yeah. So honey.
Yeah, that's my friend's gran and that. They're fucking pits.
Wow.
It's like my mum and dad were on heroin from young. Like my mum and dad were on heroin from young, so I had a rough upbringing. But when I was in foster care and that, I tried to stay away from the badness. Like I wasn't mad trouble in that. We were crazy when we were younger.
Yeah.
Like so, like we were ruthless wee shits. But since I had my kids, I just felt like I need to. If I didn't change it,
you got to
end up dead or doing a long time in the jail.
Yeah, so you want to kind of change their life.
Man, so I needed to show them a difference. If I kept going the way I was going, my kids would have the same quality of life I had, and then fought the exact same struggles I fought. Get what I mean? So I'm trying to break the cycle where they didn't see that. They're seeing me like that. What we're doing now, we're working in like secure units and working with kids with mental health and that have done serious crimes. Get what I mean? That have not getting out for a long time. And we're trying to change their life today. What we're doing now.
Music. Like so do you think music? You think you're able to do music? It's gonna open doors. What do you want from music then? Because you do music now. Right. You do drill music, drill rap, so
drill, but it's not like that. I'm trying to change the narrative of drill. I'm trying to change the narrative of drill, bro. You can rap on a drill beat, but it doesn't be about
killing and chinging.
Like I'm trying to change the narrative while like I'm rapping about coming from a broken home and people can people can relate to that. But like the drillings and that, and that's internet stuff. I say, like we're rapping about real street stuff. We're scheme rappers, street rappers. We're not. I wouldn't say a drill rapper. I do rap on drill beats sometimes. But I'd say
it's better to kind of relate to what everybody else is going through, so everyone can get on board.
That's it. You could take bad circumstances, even like that jail, but you could still turn it around.
And make it in life, innit?
Make it what's your narrative, it's your movie that you're living, can't I mean? So, I say these wee guys are living somebody else's movie, they're watching another guy and trying to live their life, can't I mean? I'm living my movie, man.
Your life, cameraman and that, Start wanting to do music. When did you have a passion for music? Because like I like music, but I never feel to want to rap. I can't go a day without music. So when did you say, yo?
That's me.
Okay, so when did you think, yo, okay, I can't go without a day of music, but I want to start rapping and make this potentially a career?
So it was just a spur of the moment thing. So my mates were doing it. A couple of my mates were doing it, and I went to the music video and I was like, "Come on, I reckon I'd be able to do that." Can't I mean? So I went home and I just wrote out my feelings on it on my phone and my notes, and I said to my boy, like, "I think I've got a tune here," and he's like, "What do you mean? Like, you got a tune?" So I spat it to him, and he didn't even, like, he's running away. He didn't even rate it. He didn't even rate it.
I don't even know who he is, but I'm just waiting to.
He didn't even rate it, but he's got friends that have got a booth in hand, and he's like, "Look, you've got a talent." He's like, "If you want to come do something about it, come to the booth."
Come to the booth.
So he took us up to the studio, and we recorded like 2 tunes in the one night. And it just kind of went through there. Like, I only done it to get something off my chest. I mean, I felt like I'm no good at talking to people.
So you think so? So obviously you don't have to mention it, like myself and a lot of people, they go through, like, you know, their mental health. Do you think music? So you're saying music is your escape then to get out. So if you never had music, do you think you'd crack up?
I've been in jail right now. I would have went and done a madness. I would have went and done a madness lockdown. During lockdown, I was doing madnesses.
So what was like life round here when lockdown? You get me?
Oh, it was rough. Like, it wasn't lockdown. It was like only the normal people were locked down. The street life was still buzzing. Can't I mean?
Yeah,
so
really buzzing.
It was wild.
Yeah.
And the police weren't really dealing with nothing because of COVID. Like, they just, you know what I mean, much. Yeah. And
what does a 49G?
That's DD4. That's DD4. That's what postcode. That's postcode stuff.
Oh, postcode. So around here, do they have the postcode wars? Like, or is it not really much?
It's schemes. It's
schemes.
Like, so it's. So Sherp's kind of popularised the DD4 thing. Like, he was the boy that I says I went to his music video. Like, he's a rapper as well. He's kind of older, and he popularised the DD4, like the postcode thing. Yeah. And he's not on a chain in that. Like. But nah, it's more schemes. Like Fintry and Whitfield were joined up together, and then it was like.
So how far is the other scheme from here?
There, like, see there. That last block you can see over that road.
Over there.
We'll go along that way.
We'll go around that way.
So this is my block.
This is your block. Magic happened. I say, when was it mad then? Like, it was just mad.
Yeah,
like
5-6 years ago.
5-6 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Madness.
What's one of the maddest thing, without kind of hotting up anybody and getting him into the trouble?
My boy bit a boy's ear off along there the other day.
He bit his boy's ear off?
A boy's ear off. Oh shit, can I say that? That's a case. That's a case.
No, I hit it out.
Shit.
I'll let it out, bro, don't worry.
Ear that.
So he was like the Scottish Mike Tyson,
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
That's him with just wee. We'll meet him, you'll see him. Madness happens on like all the time. Madness happens all the time. But I'm I play it down saying it's a nice area and that. No, it's still fucking rugged. But
what made it calm down then? What was like the thing to make say, okay, then we're gonna this place.
People growing up, I think. People growing up, like the younger generation isn't as much. They're in their house playing their games on their VRs and their tablets and that. Like, we were out in the street.
Yeah, like growing up. I think obviously I'm obviously.
But it would have been the same.
Yeah, we're growing up. Yeah, we're growing up.
90s kids, man.
Parks were always full.
Jumping.
Now kids are just in. Like, it's just summer holidays. But now we're in August now. You know what I mean? You'd see kids. Do you think you wouldn't be where you are now today?
100%.
You'd just be doing something different.
Yeah. Like, there's been times like that, so I say my missus saved me. It was my missus that saved me on the path I was on. I could have kept on going on that path. I could have kept walking down that path, and then, but like, so when I was 16, I got caught up in a mad case, and like I lived with her for a week and never told her or her mum. And at the end of that week, the police raided everyone's house, and they didn't raid hers. They raided my auntie's. And my auntie phoned and says, like, look, you're going to either you need to get lifted or you can run. Done me like attempted murder and something else, a couple mad charges, right? And her mum says, like, if you get out and beat this, you can come back up here. Like, I wasn't with my missus at this time, like we weren't together. I was just in a drink in her mum's house. And her mum says, like, if you beat this case, you can come back up, can't you mean? So I went back up there, and in that week, me and my missus got together. And since then, she's proper like kept me in the straight and narrow. If I didn't have her, I'd be dead.
Without snitching or doing anything, what's the normal kind of crime that happens around here then? Or around Dundee in this scheme, other schemes.
It's just your
normal,
usual.
normal.
It's just your usual. Just now it's car crimes. Just now it's car crimes.
Yeah.
Just now it's car crimes.
Car
but
crimes.
That's the young generation.
Yeah.
Back in the day it was robberies, smash and
Yeah,
grabs,
smash and grabs.
all sorts.
Do you think this young generation, even though some of them are, of you saying, oh, calm down, do you think they're more ruthless than you?
Yeah.
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 Up here, obviously down where I'm from, yeah, they're more ruthless.
1,000,000%, bro.
Yeah.
The young team are crazy around here.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to steer them off the path for doing all that mad shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, it's no, you're gonna be a victim of your circumstances. Be the master of your destiny.
Yeah, that's it,
You've
master
got
of your
to.
destiny.
An
Yeah,
inch will take a mile, can't I mean?
Yeah.
Like that type of shit. That's what I was like. I was a wee prick.
yeah.
But since I've had kids and like tried to mature and that, it's just.
So your kids are like the extra little bit of motivation
They're my
to.
crutch. They're my crutch. I'm doing this for them. I'm not doing this for any other reason other than them. Can't I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no reason. The only reason is for them. Rapper aims to get kids on the right path.
Ah.
Look, bim. Look, watch this. Double spread thing. Double spread in the belly tail. Look at that. Don't do it. That's it onto your Corey boys.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on.
So you never see? Did you see this comment today, or did you just did someone just send it to you?
Yeah, nah. Someone sent it to me. So we've been speaking to the papers and that. We've been speaking to the tabloids over the last week and that.
Yeah.
We're trying to do big work in the community just now. We're working with
Yeah.
young offenders and security units and that. You know what I mean? So. Look, we're even don't fuck about. Look, we didn't plan that, boys. Good day, boss. You
Come
just
on,
came
a good day. Good day to
boss.
get that in there, yeah, man.
Come on.
Oh, bloody
Well, don't
hell,
fucking
yeah.
mad,
How does that
man,
make you
this
feel that you been seen in the papers?
Mad, bro.
Mad,
Mad.
yeah.
Like, would you even?
Wow.
Joe, you bought this one, eh?
What's it like living around here? What's it like living around here in Dundee, this area? All good? You like it? You fine? How long you had this shop for?
That's ages, that's
50, 60 years? Bloody hell. That's a long time, man. Bet it fucking rains up here all the time, innit? Man, could we get a yard of house up here? It's just the weather being cold. Just find my little South and nice Dundee girl. You said maybe not, okay.
Maybe you put socks on, you'll be better.
So this is Fimpby?
Fimpry,
Fimpry?
and then you cross over to Whitfield.
Whitfield. So another scheme.
This is our scheme.
This is your scheme.
This is where we were raised. These bits here. Grew up around this our life. Like I'll show you. See, like there's like 4 blocks remaining from when we were younger. They're over here. I'll show you. Like if you look, see when the scheme was standing. If you look above it, it was like a honeycomb maze. It was like a beehive. And
yeah.
all like the wee pentagon things were connected by bridges. So you got across to every block.
Block, yeah.
Police just knocked them down.
When did they knock them down? What year did they knock them down? About a few years back?
From they were years and years ago. They started knocking them down like in the early 90s, 2000s.
Oh
and
shit, yeah.
They've just started wiping out the scheme and rebuilding it. Like these ones have been up, like, when you go down here, you see all the new houses, they're new as anything. They're nice. Like even them ones behind them, they're brand new. They've only been up like a couple of months. They knocked down every school. There was like 4 primary schools. And they've knocked all the primary schools down and just put them into two big primary schools. It's mad.
So how many people are you expecting today for your show?
I don't even know. I had a dream that night that nobody turned up. It was just empty. It was just us and nobody else was there.
Don't matter, we still make a noise.
That's right.
Nah, I'm sure everyone's coming.
100 to a couple hundred, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's packed, but we could only hope. So that's the old blocks, them ones there.
Old block.
This is Ormiston Crescent. This is the old blocks. These
Old
were
block.
like, so if you picture another block kind of being there and you could just run across, can't you mean?
Wow.
The ones down there, they were all joined together. Well, we've got
How many of your close friends grew up all around here then? All of them?
all of them. All of them. But that's what I'm saying, half of them are either, like, so you'll meet a couple of them at the show,
Yeah.
Brad and
Yeah.
people like that. Then I kind of feel like, I don't kind of he'd be happy if we just turned up at his door, right? He'd probably kind of set him out. Go message him, see what he's saying to him. Tell him get message out for the toilet and we'll come here chat. So, growing up, there was like, there was hundreds of them, man. There was loads. But
Have many moved out of here now and gone to Glasgow or?
Nah, most of them are still in Dundee, but they've just kind of
gone to a
like,
different area.
Different areas. Everyone kind of broke up, can't I mean? There's only 6 of that are close still. The rest of them are on drugs, mate. The rest of them are smoking crack or
fucking
on heroin, bruv. We don't fuck
fucking
with any of them.
That's sad.
Like only a few of us actually.
What do you reckon made them turn to that then?
Well, it's all we saw. It's all we seen. We grew up around it, boss. Like honestly, up here it was an epidemic. Like,
has it calmed down a bit now?
Oh yes, the crack's still wild. Like everyone's on the crack. Like, but
but the other thing, they're not on heroin.
Nah, that's kind of dead down. But like it was still mad that in the day. But there's only some people on heroin now. But everybody's smoking crack. Everybody and their gran smokes crack. Everyone's on it about you.
Fucking, even the normal average Joe.
More than likely, yeah. More than likely. Half our pals have just went down a dark path, can't I mean? And we just decided, fuck that shit.
That, yeah, man.
Some of them have got kids, some of them have got kids in that, like, but I saw my kids as like, that's what I need to. Like, I've never been that shit. I saw my mum and dad take it fair was.
You still talk to your mum and dad?
They're dead. My mum and dad are dead. Mum and dad are dead. My dad died when I was 11. My mum died when I was 15. It's just been me. Like, that's what I'm saying. We came from madness.
No, yeah, man, you really did, innit? Craziness, bro.
Nah, like,
I can say is, bro, bro, you come through it, man. Cause some man would have just been turned that way or gone mad.
Some people, I use me. But what I didn't say it. I use my experience.
Yeah.
To better myself. Other people use it.
No, I look up to you, man. Like, I know where I am, but yo, I look up to you, and that's a strong thing to do, man. Cause some people, when their mum dies, they turn to this, they turn to that.
I could have done it. I was locked up for a wee guy. I was locked up in like residential units and that for a 11-year-old. Can't I mean? I could have. I've seen 100,000 people go that way, bro. But I just thought myself, nah, fuck that. Nah, I smoke a bit of weed and that. I don't drink alcohol. Like the last time I drank alcohol was at my.
Cause I seen that, like, I seen you put up on your status one time. Someone was kind of, you know, hating on your picture about you, and I see you put it up and you saying, yo, to put a picture up of you, and you said, yo, that's where I was. What was going on with that then?
So that's another rapper. I'm not going to say too.
Yeah, don't say his name. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not even going to talk on it too. I'll just tell you about it. Can't I mean? So boom. I don't know him. Don't know him from the average.
Is he from Dundee?
No, he's from somewhere in Glasgow, bro. I don't know him. He got told a story that I had said something about him which was lies. Like I'd never spoke about my life.
Yeah.
And then he's brought out diss tracks like that, okay? I mean, he's brought out diss tracks on him. I've never listened to one of them, boss. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't have 5 years to do in the jail for somebody speaking about my mum. If I go listen to somebody talking about my mum, like, Rizo, have you listened to that diss track? You've no, have you? Because what would you do? What would you, exactly? Like, see, my boys, we didn't listen to that because we didn't have jail time today. We've got money to make.
Yeah, you got money to make.
There's no money in beef. And there's no money in your feelings, and that's how that guy is. He's up in his feelings with no money.
Yeah, that's it.
We're in Timu vests, bruv. We're not on that. We're trying to inspire a generation.
Yeah, of course,
man. I mean, I never hate on another man doing his thing. I never ever hate on another man doing his shit, man. So that's all that.
Your boy's your right, and then he's bro, like,
he died for me. You're mad. He's been with 20 years of friendship. We've never had an argument. We've never fell out. I would do a madness for him, man. Regardless of what we've got on going now, I would do a madness for him. Friendship, Bob. We grew up, so this, see here, all this, where the all the shit is, that was our shops. There was big high-rise flats where the school is, and then that was our shops, and then down there, that's where we grew up. All them horrible blocks in there, they're still horrible.
Back of the jigs in that.
Back of the jigs, boy!
Jigs in the jigs.
That was the back of the shop where the shops.
Like donkeys and that. Donkeys used to go down there and drag up and that. That's how it got called by back.
You'd go around and there'd be a junkie just with needles hanging out their arms and that, and it was tits here in the early 2000s. So what? I'd say, so what, 2005? It would be what, 7, so 6, 7 year old, that's when I jumped off the cook, right? And he lived, so we joke, right? So see them kind of, the nice roofs, he lived at that end of our street, so we said he lived at the nice end of the street.
Nice end of the street,
his family are fucking nuts, bro. His family, incredible history all over Dundee.
Going to meet his granddad, innit? He said his granddad's an OG.
What, his pops in the pub?
Let's get pops in there. Yeah.
You liking that? Seen the boys doing well?
See him in the papers. Star now, star in the making.
You better
This is my Scotty.
This is your Scotty.
He's knew me for knee-high. He's knew me for knee-high. Could you get me off that fucking camera?
Sorry, man.
Fucking camera now. The real one.
Real one.
Drinking already. Didn't even give it 2 minutes.
What am I on?
He's drinking already, man. Aye. Look. This is his local. This is his local. I didn't drink.
So most everybody from around here is like the local, then everyone's grew up around here. Yeah.
Generations on generations. Bobby's fucked everything. I don't want to be cheeky, but Bobby's old, get me? Bobby's grew up here for a wee boy too. He's watched us grow up.
Everybody's camera shy, innit? You're not wanted, are you? You wanted?
Got warrants in, Bob. You got warrants in.
You shut your fuck.
Oh, bloody your face there. They're in the shop.
I bet all the nice women used to come here back in the day when it was a big club.
Nice women.
In Dundee.
I've got the best fucking dog here. He's a French bulldog.
Hangs in nutter. The hangs in nutter.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, the dog's a nut.
That's not that.
I love you, Bobby, man. You behave yourself.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, Ryan's been a liability.
What have you seen change from? How long have you lived here your whole life?
50 odd years.
50 odd years. What have you seen change here in Dundee?
Dundee or Whitfield?
The whole of here. This Whitfield, yeah.
Yeah,
Whitfield.
that's the housing estate. A lot's changed.
Change.
There's,
For the best or for the good or the worst?
there's best.
For the best.
There's, we lost a whole generation through the bad shit.
Heroin.
We lost a whole
Smack,
generation.
smoking, smack and injecting smack. That's what I'm saying. It was an epidemic to the point where, like it wasn't just my mum and dad. It was a full generation. My mum and dad's full generation were hooked on it, and it wiped them out. It wiped them out. It was mad.
That's the point.
It was an epidemic up here. It was crazy.
The police
And you had people.
and then as soon as you started going, these like,
Well, there's the civil rights. Mum and dad buried the whole family. And they were
All their kids died before them. 4 brothers died. Mum and dad had to bury their 4 children.
You know, mum buried the 4 children.
4 kids.
And a lot of that went
and the
on.
message under it. You know what I mean?
This used to be a rife.
When did it stop then? When did they just all stop? Was it just
When they flattened the scheme.
flatten the
They
scheme?
just started flattening. It was all blocked. You were able to walk. You had the shopping centre there.
Yeah.
You had the blocks.
Yeah.
When you went on the block,
Uh-huh.
you were able to walk near the length to the
Yeah.
Kelly field. Do you remember that?
Scan blocks.
Never
Sad,
got
innit,
wet.
You're able to get through the whole scheme without touching the ground.
And then you get all these people like rap about it, and you're just ruining people's lives, you know.
That's it. So we're trying to shine a light on the, like that. We're shining a light on. That's what we come for. But this is where we're going.
Because how can you just sit there and sell all this to people? You know that it's just killing and ruining their life. How can you be that? You know, for money. Everybody loves money, but I couldn't do it for myself to love money that much to try and ruin so many families' lives.
See the bad people that sit it, you can't stop it. It's an impossibility. It's like saying a politician will no rob you.
They're gonna rob the rest of you day.
Love you. Behave yourself.
Good to kind of hear the older heads though, you know, like you know what I mean.
He's been here for I was young. I remember him from when I was a kid. Can't me seeing him when I was growing up. I used to sit at the shops. Other people, everybody used to congregate at the shops. This was a hive activity where all that grass is, and now it's nothing. There's a pub, like that, a chippy, a Chinese, a shop, nothing else. There's nothing like that. We had a whole community complex here where we'd go in at night and you'd get to do stuff, can't you? So that's what we're trying to bring a hub back to the community where the kids can come be creative and stuff like that. Like be a YouTuber, that's a feasible job now. So we've got a content creation room.
Yeah, even though it's hard, fucking hard, but it's hard, but
it's what the kids
want to see, you get me?
We're trying to prove you can be anything.
Yeah.
I was we've all got each other, so it's kind of good, you know what I mean? We all look after each other and that, you know what I mean? Bringing on a young team.
So if you don't rap, then what do you do for your hobbies? What's your hobbies?
This, bro.
This driving.
Fucking up the scheme cars.
Is there like a bigger racing culture here, like everybody racing and like?
It's the car scene, bro.
The car scene.
It's the car scene, bro. Like, everybody about here likes their cars and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd love to go to one of them shows. Like, is it a big show where everyone just
There's in
races?
the night, bro. There's a car card meet at Halford tonight.
What time?
I go after the show, bro.
Go on then, yeah, that's live, bro.
You see fucking hundreds of cars, mate.
Yeah.
You see Ferraris and all sorts.
That's a ball station on your left.
Ferraris and that. And what, like everyone just comes out, just races, shows off.
Mate, like some state Reggies get ripped off and fucking it just goes wild, mate.
No police try to shut it down?
Nah, they do, bro.
They do.
It's gonna stop, not
It's gonna stop. To be honest.
I won't be driving a year, bro.
You only been driving a year?
Legally.
Well, illegally.
Passed the test last year, bro.
Was it hard for you to pass your test though? Because you might have
It was a theory thing, can't I mean?
It was a theory, oh yeah, theory, yeah.
The driving part was done.